So Michael, we are heading towards Isroy's house right now, and he supports your favorite team in the world.
Tottenham?
No, the other one. Your first favorite. Tottenham's your second favorite team. Your first favorite team, like
Newcastle?
no, it's
Leeds?
red. It's red.
Sunderland.
No, it's
I can't say the word.
You can't
I
say
can't
it.
say the
What?
word. I can't say the word.
Isn't that bad?
It's that bad.
Arsenal, come on.
All right, the Arsenal.
So he's a huge Arsenal fan.
Okay.
It's going to be interesting. I can't wait for this one to see, you know, what comes out of it. And you can't be biased.
I'm not going to be biased.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this is Roy's team.
Yeah.
I know it's not my team. This is Roy's team, and I do actually feel for the Arsenal fans this season. I know that sounds crazy coming from a Tottenham fan, but I'm really looking forward to seeing Roy's take on Arsenal as well.
All right. We're on the way to see you, Isroy. Stay tuned.
The Americano,
Hey, do you wanna ride in my falling, let the top back all the way, rolling through the streets of LA, girl, do you wanna ride in my falling, we can turn up the radio, we ain't got no place to go.
All right, Isroy, thank you so much for having us at your place.
Yeah, no
and
worries.
you're a huge Arsenal fan.
You can see from my jersey.
Yeah, Michael's not so big a fan of Arsenal, but you know.
That's why this is going to be interesting.
That's why this is going to be an interesting talk. Now, you're so frustrated about the season, right?
Yeah, it's a very, very bad season this season. Yeah, I would say it's the worst season for the past 20 years we've been through. I think it's going to be our second season not qualifying for the Champions League. We only left the Europa League to salvage. If we don't win the Europa League, then I guess it will be our second season without Champions League. So it's very, very bad, and we have nothing anymore. That's the only thing that we have for this season.
And you just got back from London, and you were saying that Emirates was, you know, this atmosphere there was not great.
The atmosphere there is very bad this time because I went there 2 years ago. It was a very different atmosphere because I went there during September, so it was still early. So the stadium was full house, but this time I could see like maybe only 70% turn up for the Premier League game, and then we just came back from a four straight defeat. So I guess people the fan is boycotting the team as well. Yeah,
and that's such a shame because I was there at Christmas to witness the Arsenal-Chelsea game, which finished 2-2. The stadium, the atmosphere was electric. It was unbelievable. And just to see the stadium at the moment. Even don't follow the Arsenal, but I feel for you, I feel for your fans. I feel for the club at this moment in time because it's not good and it's not healthy for Arsenal because we know what they're capable of doing and where they belong.
Yes, it's very bad. I don't know how to even explain it anymore. It's very frustrating this season. Even though with a good signing in January, I would say it's a good signing, but it's still not saving us anything for the season. You know, it's the worst season for me. I would say it's even worse than last season because last season at least we managed to win something, the trophy, you know, FA Cup. But this season, we still have Europa League, but the likes of Atletico Madrid is still there. So even though if we meet them in the final, chances of us winning against them is like, I would say 60-40. Yeah, you know. So it's...
And you never thought that you'd be looking over your shoulder in the league and seeing Burnley behind Arsenal.
Yeah, true.
You know?
We're not that far in front of Burnley as well. I think it's around 6 points.
It's 5 or 6 points. Yeah, and that's for the 7th spot. You know, it could find slipping. So it's I feel your pain. I feel the fans' pain. But the saving grace for me was Aubameyang. The sign has shown the intent. Probably one of the best strikers in Europe for goal scoring. So roll on next season. For the Arsenal. Next season
will be a bit more different story because we'll reset back everything and we'll start all over again. But you know Arsenal, right? We're always the same. Every year, earlier year, we always like it looks like the team can win something, but by the time we reach maybe January or February, then we start to slow down, and then the dip, and then you reach February. It's always the same for the past 20 over season. It's always the same.
Well, that's why I'm looking forward to seeing what questions you want to put across as well, eh? To see my take on it.
Okay, for me, right? Like, what do you think about this season for Arsenal?
It's been very tough, like you say. It's the frustrating side of it, knowing that you have what you've witnessed over the years gone by to what you're seeing now. It's this big thing. Should Wenger have stayed for me? Should he have been in charge this season? For me personally, no. But you win a trophy, you get to another year, and this is the worrying thing. I want to know from yourself as well. I'm going to answer it. But let's say you win the Europa League. It's a backstage into Champions League football.
Yes.
Mourinho did it with Manchester United.
Correct.
It's a fantastic way to go for it. It's another bit of silverware. I hope Wenger says enough is enough and leaves at that department. And if not, it wouldn't be nice and fitting for him to get sacked. I think he's going to do it in his own accord, but it's hard for him to do that. So if you win the Europa League and you get Champions League football, would you like to see Wenger stay or not?
To my opinion, I would say it's about time for him to leave.
Yeah.
It's a good way to say goodbye.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
If he doesn't win it, it's going to be even worse if he stay. Either you win or you lose.
It's
and
leave a legacy.
Yeah, we all as a fan, we still love him. We still respect him. But at the moment, you know, the biggest mistake that he made was he signed a new contract. He should just leave last season when he won the FA Cup. Yeah. It will be a goodbye for him. Plus, right now, his history as a good manager at Arsenal is ruined. You know.
Yeah. Well, he's ruining all the good work that he did.
He's ruining. Yeah.
The other side I see in the Arsenal team is a centre half is needed.
True.
A new goalkeeper for next season, and I would love to see the boy from Atletico Madrid All Black. I think he's a very, very promising, and also Atletico Madrid Jimenez, the defender.
Yes, true.
And the one thing I used to hate playing against Arsenal when I played for Leeds and Newcastle, because you knew you were going into a tough game. You knew you were going to. The Arsenal players used to, I call it, play for the badge. I don't see an Arsenal player that has any courage and desire, and I don't like saying, oh, we need a Vieira, because you can't find Vieiras, but you need players with a bit of passion and somebody that's going to be a leader. And that's what I feel Arsenal at this moment in time are missing, a leader on the park that is going to be out there doing a job.
What you say is true, especially against Spurs. When we play against Spurs, you can see like nearly, I would say, out of 11 players, I would say only you can see 3 out of the 11 is playing for the badge. Yeah. The other 7 or 8 maybe is not playing for the badge. They don't know what they're playing for. You can see Wilshere. Wilshere is a very he's an academy, Arsenal academy player. So he's playing for the badge. You can see he's going all out.
So why did Tottenham do so well against Arsenal at the moment? Because they've got more academy and a more affiliation with the badge. Arsenal need to get their identity back with their players and with the fans.
True. Even you can see, right? Even right now, the problem about Arsenal is we are rebuilding a new team. We are doing whatever, like how we went to like when we moved from Highbury to Emirates Stadium. We are rebuilding a new team. Right now, what Wenger is doing the same thing again. They are rebuilding a new team. So all the old players that is not doing well in the team, he already sold them. Yeah. Like you could see, Giroud is I would say he's a good player. We could keep him, but because of Aubameyang, so we have no choice. I think so.
I'd take Aubameyang over Giroud.
Yeah, that's
all day long.
So like you can see Francis Coquelin. They sold Francis Coquelin. All the other players he sold off. So you can see that he's rebuilding a new team, but it's still not complete yet.
No.
So yeah, it's still not complete yet.
The core needs fixing. Goalkeeper, defender, defensive midfielder.
That's
because
the most,
going forward, your front line, like Lacazette, Özil, Aubameyang, it's a joy. The defensive unit needs sorting out, and there was a big talk of Fellaini, possibly, but the two that you missed out, Matic, when they sold that one, and also the boy that went to Chelsea from Leicester, Kante. Yeah. How Wenger didn't throw the checkbook at him and say come at all costs, because that for me is one of the key positions in any football club, the defensive midfielder. Yeah.
And then if you're looking to buy new players to help in our defensive central mostly that we need possibly is central midfielder, defensive midfielder and centre back, a new centre back. Like defensive midfielder, I would say William Carvalho from Sporting Lisbon.
Very nice, yeah.
And then Malcolm from Bordeaux.
Yeah.
Those two is a good choice for Arsenal. And then for centre back, I would say maybe Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans is doing well, quite well.
Well, Man City were desperate for him,
Yes.
so that's a really good shout. Israel,
yeah.
we were thinking in the car, and his name didn't come up. That's a really good, because he would show the passion for the badge.
Johnny Evans is an experienced player.
Yeah.
He played for Man U last time as well.
Yeah.
And then I would say David Luiz as well. David Luiz is not getting a playing time, so it will be a good buy. You know, when we sold Giroud, we could even take him as well. Maybe switch players with Chelsea. We take David Luiz, and then you take Giroud. So those two is okay. And then Costa Manolas, right, from Roma.
Romas, yeah.
Yeah, but I heard he just signed a new deal with Roma as well.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
But we can still get them.
He's quite good as well.
Goalkeeper?
Goalkeeper,
I said all black for me.
I would say bring back Chesney.
Yeah?
Yeah, bring back Chesney.
Wow.
He's performing well with Juventus as well. So I would say, and then he's from our academy as well. So you need those type of players as well.
Send this to Mr. Wenger. All right, this man knows what he's talking about.
So for me, the best is, I would say, Czech is already old. If you ask me to choose either Czech or Ospina, I would rather choose Ospina. Ospina is younger. And then if you want to buy another goalkeeper to replace back, bring back Chesney. He has Arsenal blood in him. We need those type of players.
Yeah, well, you've just talked about that as well, didn't you? About it's about getting players that want to wear the shirt and win.
Israel, I think the best thing that you did today, though, was get Michael to say we could still get him. Do you know what I mean? Like we as in Arsenal.
I did, didn't I? I did, because this man's made me feel, he's endeared me towards the Arsenal there.
So, that's how we're going to wrap
That's
this
a selling
up,
point.
There you go.
I never thought, don't play that back, but I did.
No, we can't edit that out. So, yeah, good job, Israel. Thanks so much for having us.
Yeah, no problem. It was a good experience. I managed to have a conversation with Michael Bridges about about my team, the club that I support since I was a kid. We had a good talk. How Arsenal is struggling this season. At least he understands, even though he's a Spurs fan, but he still understands that what's happening to us, Arsenal. So it was a very good experience, good talk, and then we also share a few things that should improve Arsenal in the next season. Like which type of players is good for Arsenal to buy, and then all these things, and then all the struggling, and then Europa League and all these things. So it was a very good experience talking to him.